And in that survey, there's 81 questions, some of which are about if there's a swine flu outbreak, if it returns deadlier than ever, as we've been promised, will they follow the government's orders? Will they obey the authorities? And will they take the vaccine if it's, quote, delivered to them by the authorities?
So they're testing for martial law through the InfraGard to see if they'll follow orders. What is the name of this incredible article?
It's Will Americans Obey Government Orders During a Swine Flu Pandemic? And it's this survey sponsored by a group that's specifically looking at what happens when people stop trusting authorities. And it's clear that they're gauging the response that Americans will have to the authorities going out and trying to inoculate people and generally, imposing quarantines or telling them to stay in their own homes.
Clearly, Paul, they're using this as a cover for martial law, whether it's a deadly flu or not. We are in deep crap. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Alex.
My head is just spinning at this point. Let's go to Dan in Illinois. Dan, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex. How you doing? Actually, I work for a hospital in Illinois, and actually they're forcing us to take the regular flu shot, and then they're saying that we could possibly be forced into the swine flu shot, depending on how many vaccinations are available.
Sure. So we know they're getting you ready with the regular flu. Next week with the official H1N1. This is confirmed. Everybody's calling in, nurses, husbands of nurses, wives of nurses, doctors, and then Obama's on TV saying you don't have to take it. What authority did they cite to make you take a deadly medical procedure to keep your job?
I have no idea. I mean, that's just what they're telling us right now. We actually can be terminated if we don't take the regular flu shot.
Did they give you a letter?
Yeah, actually, I got it pulled up now. I'm trying to send it to my other email address, so I don't send it from the actual hospital one.
Well, listen, we'll block it out. Yeah, no, I understand. Don't send it from the hospital one because they'll be able to. Okay, will you please? I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to give you a secret email so we get this. Will you please get that to me immediately? Because when we can show there's a giant secret operation going on, this is going to be so important to defeating this. How soon can you get us that email?
I'm working on it right now. I just need the email address.
We'll put him on hold, ladies and gentlemen. Get Dan in Illinois' info and get this sent to the secret email right now. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Because even if you're for the flu shot, they're lying on TV saying nobody has to take it, and I'm taking call after call from nurses and medical workers. They got to take it. Steve in Washington, you're on the air. Steve, go ahead.
Hello, Alex. Just calling. Right now I'm in the military, and we just got an email about a week ago telling us to get ready to take the regular seasonal flu shot upcoming here in a couple of weeks, and then to be prepared next month to take the one for the H1N1. But, listening to your program over the past few months, you've been talking about all the negative effects it's been having when they were going through the trials. So, from my point of view, I think I'm better off just taking my chances getting the swine flu, considering how it really hasn't had much of an effect on the people who've been having it. There hardly hasn't been any deaths caused by it.
Well, I've got Reuters saying flu experts gear up for pandemic vaccine worry, admitting it's going to hurt all these people, but saying if you get hurt, we're not even going to look at it being the vaccine. And then another Reuters saying swine flu death rates similar to seasonal flu. Expert says no big deal.
Yeah, but, what the precedence that they're using from this is really, in my opinion, completely inaccurate based on the fact that there's been such a little effect that it's been having on people. So,
well, Steve, never forget that the White House science czar said they want to put sterilants in vaccines and your water to sterilize you. God bless you. The book's Eco Science. John P. Holdren. All right, we've got Ron in New York. Wife is being forced to take vaccine. Ron, you're on the air.
Alex, it's a pleasure. My wife actually was terminated because she refused it.
I've got to have her on. I've got to have her on, sir. You've got such a lawsuit.
I'm working away from my house right now, so.
No, I'm saying maybe we should get your number. Well, I mean, would your wife come on?
Not sure. I'd have to talk to her.
So they fired her. Tell us what happened.
Well, basically, they started with a memo saying that there may be a mandatory vaccination. Then about 2 weeks later, the nurse left to go get the bunch of antibiotics, whatever, the group, and told her straight out that either you take the shot or you don't have a job. And then her and 5 of her coworkers stood up and said, refused the shot, and all 6 of them lost their jobs.
That's Nazi Germany. But meanwhile, Obama's on TV saying it's a conspiracy theory. Nobody's got to take the shot.
I've come to, last year that I've been enlightened by you, I've come to not believe much that comes out of anybody's mouth.
Well, more than that, normally if they say something, it's 180 degrees different.
So, but yeah, like I said, she actually, and then they told her, well, the remainder of your career in the medical field will be at jeopardy if you don't take these shots.
My God, she's got, and they terminated her for what?
Because she refused.
And there's no way to get your wife on. She doesn't want to talk?
Well, I just heard you talking about it today, wanted to make the call, and I haven't even talked to her. She,
look, we won't pressure you, but can I put you on hold and get your name and number, or can we give you our number, the producer's number, so you can call us?
I'll give her a call and talk to her and see if I can get her to call.
Okay, John Harmon, please give him our producer number here, and Ron, call us. It's important your wife come on and fight this. She has nothing else to lose. But good job saying no.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Oh, man. And then these bastards on TV say none of this is happening. Caller after caller after caller after caller. And I could take hundreds. We'll do it tomorrow. Let's talk to Alan in Kansas. Mom works for health department. Go ahead, Alan.
Hey, Alex. Yeah, my mom was saying that the swine flu vaccines are on their way and that they don't have to take it mandatory, but it's kind of like if you don't take it, you really can't work here because you're around a bunch of people. So it's mainly fear to take it. And it's about all I really got from her. I asked her for a letter, but she hasn't got anything like that.
Okay, I got to stop you. This is off the charts what Paul Hartman just gave me. Off the charts, ladies and gentlemen. We'll finish your point. I'll cover it when we come back. I can't believe what I was just given. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, anything else, sir?
Yeah, actually, some kind of for everybody to look at your hands.
You know what? This is too big. I'm skipping the break. Finish your point, sir, and then I've got to. The Navy admits they're preparing for martial law for forced inoculation. This is Navy.mil, off the charts, mega huge. These bastards, we've got to say no to this. I'm sorry. It's all coming in fast now. Man, I tell you what, nobody's giving me or my wife or my kids any damn shots. I've had enough of you eugenics scum, you murdering bastards, you Hitlerian pieces of trash. We're on to you, and I want them brought to justice. They're trying to break our back and train us to take whatever poison they put in us. Go ahead and finish your point, sir.
Yes, everybody to look at your hands, and if you have an X in the center or directly above it, it means that your genes have been mutated by vaccines, and now you get X-Men, how X-Men has mutated genes.
Oh, yeah, listen, I appreciate your call. So we're talking about serious issues here. It is true that mercury in vaccines can mutate the DNA and mutate babies in the womb and genetically from the zygote level. All right, let's get serious here. This is from Navy.mil, official website of the United States Navy. You see that? Official website of the United States Navy. When I broke the MIAC and DHS reports, people didn't believe me and said they were a hoax. None of this is a hoax. This is Navy.mil, red alert. Red alert. It's up on Infowars.com, saved in case they can't take it down. Red alert, ladies and gentlemen. Panamax. 2009, U.S. military exercise to train soldiers to impose pandemic martial law. Editor's note, military exercise designed to train soldiers to stop people from going to work and school, according to U.S. Navy. And the U.S. Navy announces in the article that that is the case, confirming what the Army soldier said in the YouTube video last week, working with the CHIP, California Highway Patrol in California. Confirming everything we saw start in January when I told you I believe they were going to launch pandemic, flu, or at least the fear of the flu, for martial law in the fall to pass the government health care, the banking takeover by offshore banks, The hate crime, hate speech laws, their whole agenda this fall, this winter, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the absolute final piece of the puzzle, red level. Now, I've got to go in and finish Fall of the Republic, and I've got to go in and work on this all day, or I'd go into overdrive. But we will be live 11 a.m. tomorrow to cover this in detail. And tell everybody you know to tune in tomorrow 11 a.m. because there will be a detailed report on the full spectrum of what we're dealing with here. Representatives of 10 U.S. government agencies are holding a 2-day tabletop exercise in cooperation with the government of Panama to assist in responding to any future influenza pandemic. September 16th, the agency representatives are in Panama in conjunction. This already happened. And it goes on, representatives discuss how the United States and Panamanian government can manage an influenza outbreak by utilizing their agencies to assist in combat a pandemic. Our goal is to work as close as possible with Panamanians in case there's a real threat such as a pandemic influenza, said U.S. Navy Captain Miguel Cubio, a medical doctor and command surgeon of the U.S. Southern Command.